Hey guys, it's been a while. But anyways, today we are making a video on this game called Eternal Tale. We are going to be looking through some sneaks from the Discord server. The Discord server will be linked down below in the description if you want to go check it out yourself. I believe they're currently having an invite event. Yes, they're doing an invite event where the top 5 people with the most invites, you must have more than 3 to win, supposedly. You will get a special role called the Fairy Tale Guild, which will have special giveaways, special events, and even more. What that more is, I don't know. But yeah, the link will be down below in the description. So this game is still in development, it's not out yet. However, we are going to be looking through some sneaks. I am really excited for this just because I'm a massive Fairy Tail fan. Fairy Tail is my favourite anime. I'm currently rewatching it, currently on the Battle of Fairy Tail arc. If you know which one that is, then you know. First off, I thought we'd go through the FAQ to give us a little bit more about what this game actually is and what they are saying they are going to offer. So, this is a Fairy Tail MMO RPG on Roblox, inspired by the anime featuring magic-based combat, exploration, PvP, and an engaging storyline. So there's going to be a story, apparently. Is this game free to play? Yes, but there will be optional purchases for cosmetics and other in-game features. As long as it's not pay to win, then whatever, obviously you need to monetize the game, that's just how it works. When is the game releasing? The release date has not been announced yet, but development is progressing well. That's good to know. Will the game follow the anime story? Yes, while also expanding on it with the original content and extra features. That's very interesting, definitely. Gameplay questions. How does progression work? This game uses a custom progression system instead of a traditional leveling. More details will be revealed later. Progression is probably one of the most important things to do right with your game, because no matter what, you're probably going to always have someone complain about it anyway, because a lot of people don't want you to make it bandit beater, and if you do, people are going to complain. If you try and go away from bandit beater, it usually ends up being like a bunch of fetch quests, and a bunch of people complain about that. So it'll be very interesting to see how they do progression, and see whether or not people complain about that as well. How do abilities work? Players will roll for abilities, each having unique movesets and different rarities. Now this, I'm a little bit on the fence about, I can't lie. I get that in most games like this, you always have like a spinning system, a gotcha system, and it's always like the higher rarities, like your 0.5% rolls, are always the better like magics and the ones you want to go for. However, if they do make it so, you know, the higher the rarity, the more powerful that magic is, that's when it starts getting on the little bit of a fence of pay to win, because there'll more than likely be ways to purchase these spins, just like there is in pretty much any game like this. However, if they make it so every single magic is balanced, and like there's no rarity, so you've got like the same chance of getting every single magic, that's when it's a little bit less pay to win. I don't know how they're going to do this. Just spinning systems for me is, I like gacha, like I like gacha kind of stuff, don't get me wrong. Just I don't like it when a game becomes too pay to win, and to be good at the game and to be like actually like compete with other people, especially if you're going to do PvP, is when you have to spin for that rarer magic, and they maybe limit it so how many spins you can get for free, and basically make it so you have to pay with Robux. We'll just have to see how they do it. Blind bounty, there will be rarities, so we'll just have to see how powerful these are, and whether it is basically like, if you get a common, whether that's basically like, yeah, I cannot play this game with that magic. Will there be guilds and PvP? Yes, players will be able to form guilds, team up, or battle each other. That's pretty standard. It's a Fairy Tail game. You know, there's obviously going to be guilds, probably going to be light guilds, and then there's also going to be the dark guilds more than likely. What kind of bosses will be in the game? There will be several bosses, including familiar ones from the anime and new powerful enemies. That's kind of standard. I was expecting there to be bosses anyway. Technical and community questions. What platforms will this game be available on? It will be on Roblox, playable on PC, mobile, and console. So that's good. Basically making it so basically anyone can play the game no matter what console you're on. Can I become a tester? Testing phases will be announced in the Discord server, so stay tuned. And how can I stay updated? Stay in our Discord server for the latest news and sneak peeks, and follow our social media for updates. So yeah, the Discord server once again will be linked in the description, so be sure to join it. You can look through these sneaks yourself. Type in the general channel if you have any questions. They do have a channel here, but I don't have access to it, so I don't know what that's about. But you can always go into general and just type any questions you want if you have anything to ask. Anyways, let's get on to the sneak. Because I haven't made a video on this yet, there's probably quite a few sneaks for me to go through. Not really. Okay, I'll just go to the top of this channel then, I guess. So we've got first one here. I'm going to mute these just in case. But we've got a new sneak peek here for Eternal Tale. So what's this? Lightning magic. Nice. You get like a nice little aura. That'll probably like buff your stats or something. What's this? This is water magic. Okay. Whoa. No idea what the hell that was. What's this? Maybe like gravity? Oh, no. Celestial spirit. No, wait. Yo. So this must be celestial spirit magic. So you're telling me you can summon the celestial spirit king? How the hell that's going to work, I have no idea. Because to summon the king, you need to break one of your zodiac keys that you have a good bond with. So what, you're basically sacrificing your key that maybe you spend hours and hours in the game grinding for just to summon this big guy. I don't know. This could be very interesting on how they do this. But he is obviously going to be OP if you summon him, I would guess. Or is this some sort of like fire magic? It could be a fire dragon's roar, potentially. Oh, Deliora. And we got Grey down there as well. Is that just me, or does that look a bit like blurry? That might just be the render, to be fair. It's like, it looks like kind of like blurry on like the shoulder kind of bits, like down here. I don't know, that's just me. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm guessing this is part of the map, because that actually looks really nice. Graphic wise, it's looking pretty decent then. But obviously, once again, graphics are good, just the gameplay is what you want to focus on, really. Okay, this clip doesn't exist anymore. I've clicked on the link and it's been deleted or something. That's probably why I can't view it on here, and it's just paused. So we'll have to go up and check the next one out. Water body skill and weapon V effects. Guess there's going to be effects for your weapons. I wonder how that's going to work. You're going to like imbue it with your magic. That could be quite cool. You know, like say you've got fire magic, you can imbue it with your flames. Water body, that looks nice. I can't lie. Probably give you some like passive or something, maybe like some speed increase, maybe like some damage resistance or something, more than likely. Okay, there's a lot of text here. Yo mages, it's been a little while since we shared anything, but you know the deal. True power-ups take time and dedication. We've been working hard to deliver a fairy tale Roblox experience worthy of your expectations. Today we're dropping a pretty solid sneak peek, and guess what? Another huge sneak peek is waiting for you when we reach our next goal, 500 members on the server. Plus, if this post hits 200 plus reactions, we'll drop a bonus sneak as well. So share the server like crazy, invite your friends, and show us how hyped you are. The magical world of fairy tale is coming to life, and you don't want to miss it. Honestly, I'm waiting for a good fairy tale game on Roblox. I can't lie. Ooh, so we get to see a bit of the UI here. Okay, so obviously red for the HP bar. Purple is usually your posture bar, so like your blocking and stuff. However, it's already halfway down, so maybe that's your XP or something. And then blue, more than likely, is your stamina. So we can see here, we've got aerial style, black magic, and water staff. So this might be like a fighting style. This is obviously like a staff that uses like water. And black magic, I believe, is what Zerif uses. It says heavies. I'm guessing that is many, but I can't quite read that in the bottom left corner. Oh, there's like hair animations as well, so your hair blows, I think. That's kind of cool. So the map's looking quite nice, I can't lie. Phoenix Mountain is this called. Okay, so we got these teased at us, but apparently we're not going to get shown them. I would love to see some black magic. Is this like the rain? Is this like the rain VFX that could land on the map, maybe? Or is this like part of the magic? I don't know. Oh. So you're like putting your hand up. I'm guessing that's for some sort of spell. Oh, they got this chick. I can't remember her name, but they've got a minecart system. What's this? Is this the Grand Magic Games? Potentially. I think that might be the Grand Magic Games or something along those lines. This is re-equip with the Blackwing armor, whatever that is. You're kind of naked though, so this is more re-equip. Looks pretty cool. Oh, and this is. Oh, this is the men. This looks nice. This actually looks really nice, I can't lie. So you've obviously got equipment you can put on. So you've got a helmet, like a chest piece. You can have a sword and a shield, like some sort of robe, I guess, like a necklace. You've got your character, which is obviously this menu, I'm guessing. You got your abilities, which might be your ability skill tree. There's a store, obviously, and then there's settings. But for a menu, this looks like, for like an inventory menu kind of thing, this looks really nice. I can't lie. Oh, is there like pets as well you can get? Or maybe you can like get like Xyz or something. Oh, here's abilities. So you got the skill tree. So this is obviously where your magic's gonna be. You got your clans. So there's obviously gonna be clans, which obviously seem to have skills involved in them. Seems to be. There's spin. So this is where you're gonna spin for your magic, I guess. And there's style, which is gonna be like your fighting style, I guess. More than likely. What's in the store? So items, weapons, boost, and mounts. So are these with Robux then? Usually when you have a store, it's a Robux store. Mounts, I guess you could pay with Robux, but I guess as long as there's one to get one for free, then, you know, at least you're being fair to all players, but obviously make the free one maybe a little bit worse. Potentially. Boosts, obviously this seems to still be a work in progress, like boosts, you know, your XP boost, maybe your drop rate boosts. However, weapons and items, I could see this also being maybe a part of Robux and part in-game currency store, because you'd think you'd be able to buy like items and stuff like with in-game money, you know. Ooh. Oh, yo. Okay. So this is the Xyz. So you can get an Xyz, so that looks like happy. That actually looks really nice. Oh, but there's a timer on it, it seems. I think. Is that what that means? That would make sense. Just make it a little bit balanced. I wonder how you're going to get this. Is it going to be a paid for item? Is it going to be free? I hope there's a way of getting it for free. Okay, we got a nice little image here of a pyramid. So this is the work they're doing, and this is the work we see. So we see very little of what they are actually doing, which makes sense. I guess they don't want to show us everything. Thank you for your constant support. Finally, we have reached the goal of 250 members. This sneak includes cape physics, hair physics, map, and directional dash. Let's have a look. Okay. I like the little logo. That's nice. Obviously, it's for the studio. Just nothing to do with the game. So yeah, the cape physics are nice. I can't lie. Same with the hair. It's nothing too complicated, but it just makes the game look nicer, you know. So this is obviously the map and how they're showcasing. We have seen this on the earlier sneaks as well that they've shown, like later sneaks even. So it's nothing too new, but I mean it looks nice graphically wise. Oh, there's the dash. There we go. Okay, it's just a simple dash. Nothing too complicated. Nothing really much to say about it. Oh, they're sliding as well. I think was that sliding? Or was that just dashing forward? Yeah, that looks like sliding. So I mean, it looks like they're gonna be sliding. So that's nice. There's obviously the dash backwards as well. Or maybe when you dash forward, you slide. I don't know. Because they didn't mention anything about sliding in the text, so. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Graphically wise. Yeah, they post the same image again. Oh, we've got a Vulcan up here. This looks better than Deliova. This doesn't have as much blurriness to it. This looks higher quality, if I'm being honest. And this is going to be a boss, okay. Honestly, I would not have expected this to be a boss. Because Vulcans are like these things that just appear all the time. I guess actually for the if they are doing the storyline based on the anime, then I can see why they would make this a boss. Ooh, this looks cool. So thank you for 120 members. There is no goal for the next sneak, but yes, I know you are a double community, so try to reach up to 30 reactions. I send the ping a second, so for those who could see ×2. So this is a wind. Is this a wind dragon? It looks like a sky dragon, maybe. Is someone's controlling that? Like a player's actually moving that, surely. Oh, let's just go back to this. This was pretty cool. So it's obviously going to be dragons. This is more than likely going to be a boss. Is this like what, a breath attack? It looks like. Oh, it's got like a swiping attack. It's got like guarding attack. And that seems to be it. that is very cool. Might be the best sneak we've seen so far, to be fair. And that is it. That is all the sneaks in the sneaks channel. So that is all I've got for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this game down below in the comments. I'm very interested to see how they do this. I personally want this game to do well, just because it's Fairy Tail, and I've said before, Fairy Tail is my favourite anime, so, like, you know. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you go and do that. Because it gets a lot of hate for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on screen now, because I'm sure you will enjoy that one even more. Yeah, I'll see you guys over there.